Hey guys, this is Karthikeya Kantwal from Apex FinServ and I'm back with your daily dose of charts for tomorrow's trading session. Before talking about what's new for tomorrow, firstly discussing about all the trades that we talked about yesterday. So on the equity side, we had two stop loss hits. So it was a red day on the equity side, but on the index side of things, Bank Nifty opened right at our zones and we had a really nice short entry at the supply zone above that, as we discussed yesterday. So more or less of an NPNL day for us. I hope you have your green streak continuing. Quickly moving on to what's new for tomorrow, talking about the first equity trade that we have is one on SBIN, where we are going to go for a real simple long at a role reversal level of 345. It was the resistance, now it seems to be acting as support. Stop loss at 340, ideal targets 1% on the upside. The second trade that we have is on Mindtree, where we are going to go for a slightly aggressive long. Now what we have here is a small down trading range for Mindtree from about 2090 on the downside to about 2125 on the upside. We're going to go for a long at the lower part of that range at 2095, stop loss at 2070, ideal targets 1% on the upside. The third trade that we have is on M&M, where we have a support and resistance theory going on at 760, stop loss at 770, ideal targets 1% on the downside. The fourth is on TCS. Similar to M&M, we are going to go for a recent role reversal based entry with a short planned at 3075, stop loss at 3110, ideal targets 1% on the downside. The final liquidity trade is on Asian Paints, where we are going to go for a reclaimed support based trade at 2550. It has also been acting as a demand zone, so let's see how that goes. Stop loss at 2520, ideal targets 1% on the upside. Now moving on to the indices for tomorrow, talking first about Nifty. For Nifty, tomorrow you have a clear trading range from 14,600 on the downside till 14,675, 14,680 on the upside. So it's about a 0.5% trading range. Above 14,675, 14,680 candle closing basis, you can go for longs targeting 14,4775 or 14,4750 for conservative targets. Under 14,600, you can of course go for 14,500 targeting shorts. Now on the option chain side of things, I have immediate resistance at 14,700 with 802,000 added contracts, significant at 14,800 with 810,000 added contracts. Support comes in at 14,600 with 565,000 added contracts, significant at 14,500 with a hefty 1.2 million added contracts. The PCR comes at 0.80, which is borderline neutral, so nothing really special at all is on the PCR side of things. Now for tomorrow, I would suggest as per the charts, stick with the charts, just leave the option chain because we don't really have a directional bias there. Moving on to the second index, Bank Nifty. Now on Bank Nifty, you have one immediate trading zone at 32,400 to 32,475. Above that, you can go for longs targeting on the extreme side 32,800 or at least 32,600 from a pullback based entry. Under that, you can go for shorts targeting 32,300 at least, or under that 32,000 or 32,165, 150. When I talk about the option chain side of things, I have immediate resistance at 32,600 with 100,000 added contracts, significant at 33,000 with 371,000 added contracts. Support comes in at 32,500 with 377,000 added contracts, significant at 32,000 with 260,000 added contracts. Even the PCR on Bank Nifty is 0.84, similar to Nifty, nothing really special is going on there. So just for tomorrow's trading session, I would suggest focus on your charts and less on the option chain side of things, because it's more or less neutral, it will only confuse you. Now this marks the end of tonight's video. These are all the charts that I had to share with you guys. As usual, if you want any of the charts, if you want all these charts, check out our Telegram channel at @ApexFinServ. I share everything there before the market opens so that you can make use of it. Also, if you like the videos that I have been posting, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment something nice and press that bell notification icon as well. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a green trading session tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.